Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry that I look pretty terrible right now, just going through a cold right now. So hopefully you enjoyed my last video. I know it was a bit controversial, but something I had to address from my political viewpoint on it. But enough with the politics for now. Hopefully you will enjoy this movie review for Blink Twice, the Channing Tatum movie I got a chance to check out to see what I was going to think of this movie overall. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for Blink Twice and let you know my thoughts on this hour and 42-minute movie. So let's dive into this movie review now. Basically, this girl Frida and Jess meet Slater King. He's Channing Tatum's character. So Slater King kind of says he's going to get some help or whatever at the beginning of this film. The film kind of leaves a lot of questions that need to be answered with how it got to that point and what he's going to do about it. Maybe there was something in this. Well, the movie does explain a little more as you get closer to the end of the film. But the end of the film was the most surprising and definitely was a good ending in a way. So, pretty much, they go to this resort island. Frida and Jess and many other girls, three other girls, and then the guys come with, and then they drug them and make them forget everything. It goes good for a while, but then afterwards, you get to see the real dark truth behind it, where they're raping them, beating them. It's pretty awful. Seeing that stuff, it does say at the beginning of the movie, trigger warning. This movie will be very violent and have a lot of sexual content and all that stuff. It gives you a warning before you watch this film, which I can understand why. Because the movie does explain about abuse of men and all that, and then what happens in the film, you get very surprised with. The women strike back and beat up Channing Tatum and the other guys and pretty much kill them. So most of them get killed. One of them was left alive just to kind of be Frida's bitch in a way. So basically, Channing Tatum got disowned and he's now serving Frida or whatever. So basically, she's making him suffer the way she was suffered by him. So the ending was pretty good in a way. I wouldn't say this is one of my favorite films, but it's average. It's better than. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call this a great movie and something to be proud about abusive men, women beaters, and all that shit. It's pretty horrible stuff in this movie. But if you keep watching through it towards the end, it gets a little bit better. But the way that you have the only cringy part was the I'm sorry thing, where Slater King was mentioning it to Frida so many times, and he yells it out, I'm sorry. That thing was kind of irritating. He did it like almost 20 times saying that, and that was the cringy part. So I wouldn't say this is one of my favorite films. The concept behind it is pretty dark and creepy and twisted in a way. But if you kind of watch through towards the end, it gets a little bit better. But if I were to give this movie its deserved score, I'm feeling a average 7.5 out of 10. average film, not one of my favorites, not something I would go into the mindset of enjoying, but understanding that this shit really does happen. There's some truth behind it. And it's just to basically understand what the film is trying to present to the audience and seeing how you can handle the film and all that. So basically, this was directed by Zoe Kravitz, Channing Tatum's ex-wife. But it's not bad, but it's not great. I think with certain moments in the film, they get a little some of unanswered questions. And it just leaves you hanging like, where was this going? But it does explain as you go through the rest of the movie with a clear mindset of, oh, so the guys were pretty much bad guys. Not good people. So, with that being said, 7.5 out of 10 for Blink Twice. I hope you enjoyed this movie review this afternoon, and thanks for watching.